Damashek podcast. Peter must have snuck out on that one, Schrags. All right, Dak Prescott, terrible injury last time he was in the stadium. During the offseason, his girlfriend would touch one of his toes, and he would have to tell her which toe it was. It was really dark, but he never gave up hope, and look what we've got now. CD Lamb, CD Burner. Woo! Remember when CD Burners came out? You could make a mixtape on a compact disc? Yes. It was like magic. Golden, did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, touchdown. There's your mixtape right up the middle. A little mix of this, a little mix of that. Ezekiel Elliott, touchdown. Dak says, we got it going. But hold on a second. Peyton Manning almost fell off his chair when he's like, you can't hold the ball there. And Fletcher Cox says, yes, you can. That's a touchdown. Fly. Eagles fly or crawl or hunt and do the finger point, whatever that is. I think it's hunting. Anybody have any intel on that? Eagles fans tweet us. Dalton Schultz, the name is Dalton. Zeke says, yeah, let's go. This is my house. Second quarter. Let's get a score here. What do we got? 14-7. Cowboys knock on the door again. And Zeke again. I thought Zeke ran with a purpose last night. He had more burst than he's had in a long time. He really did look really good. They all look good. The Cowboys and offense look awesome. The Cowboys in the owner's booth look awesome. Third quarter, Jalen Hurts. Roll the tape. Do you like Jalen Hurts as a quarterback right now?
He's not impressing me right now, but I'm going to give him a little bit more time.
All right. Well, Trayvon Diggs is not giving him any time. Ain't giving him any room. He picked that thing clean as a whistle. Former teammate, Peter. That's mean. Fourth quarter, but hey, in the NFL, not for long, as they say. Mike McCarthy is going to go for it on 4th and goal. He's up 13. They said, screw it, let's go. We saw what Brendan Staley did against the Chiefs. That's what we're going to do. Slightly different circumstances, but same result, this time being a touchdown and a toe. Tag to Cedric Wilson, who looks really clean in that number 1. So many fist pumps from Dax. Incredible. Looks like Tiger, Torrey Pines, 41-21. Right up the street from Golden Tate lives. You like Torrey, Golden? I bet you do. How could you not?
I love Torrey. I play there weekly.
Woo! Humble brag. Actually, just a brag. Mike McCarthy, have yourself a brag. It wasn't a track meet for once. Is the defense better? And how's Dak?
I think he's clearly playing better now, and just in my opinion. I mean, last year we were in track meets last year. This is clearly a different football team than last year. You're seeing 3 games where we were. I feel like we've been very complimentary, both offense and defense, and he's doing a lot in the run game. As far as handling the checks and things like that. But yeah, I feel he's playing better this year than last year.
I'm just comfortable in the system and everything that's going on around me and having playmakers. Let's credit the guys around me. I mean, the offensive line and then the receivers they make my job a whole lot easier. I feel like I'm playing the best I've ever played.
I could listen to Dak all day. He looked great. The Cowboys looked great on both sides of the ball, and they made it look easy peasy last night against the Eagles. Hurts and that Philly offense, woof, 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 woof. They've been struggling of late. Peter, what do you make of the Eagles? Back-to-back losses, and the schedule's not cute going forward.
No, it's not easy. And, all offseason, we were like, I don't know if the Eagles are going to be good this year. There's a lot of youth on this roster. It's a first-year coach we're not that familiar with. I don't know. And then they came out week 1, and it was like, wait a second. They beat the Falcons 32-6 in their building. They're physical. They're mauling. And it's like Nick Sirianni for president. Things have settled a little bit. And I think last night was like, all right, what do they call it in Seattle? Tell the Truth Tuesdays? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I feel like that was a Tell Your Truth Monday last night. Like, this might be what we're dealing with this season. Jalen Hurts had a great first week. He has struggled the last 2 weeks, and last night was not his best day. And Eagles fans are watching this like, had Wentz, we didn't want Wentz. Had Foles, we didn't want Foles. Is this the guy? I'm not sure this is the guy either. And he's going to have a whole season to prove it. He's the quarterback 1. Don't get it twisted. He's going to make or break his NFL career with Philly on this season. Remember, he was a 2nd-round pick. He was not a 1st-round pick. In the Eagles next year's draft, can we see the full screen, what the Eagles have awaiting them? If this season does not go as planned.
Oh, wow.
They have 2 first-round picks, but guess what? The 2nd-round pick that they have becomes a 1st-round pick if Carson Wentz plays 75% of the snaps.
You gonna get there?
Carson Wentz has played 98% of the snaps. So they might have 3 first-round picks, and those first-round picks are Miami, who's 1 and 2, the Eagles, who are 1 and 2, and the Colts, who are 0 and 3. The Eagles, looking at 3 picks, 1 and 2 team, a 1 and 2 team, and an 0 and 3 team, might very well be able to package that together, either A, to move up to the number 1 pick, or B, go and get Deshaun Watson if this thing settles itself. So to me, it's like, Jalen Hurts is your quarterback for now. he cannot play like that last night because it was not a statement game where, hey, I'm the guy long term. That's just the truth of it in the NFL. Not for long if you lose like that on Monday night.
And I will say, Golden, before you go, I mean, the schedule, you brought it up in our morning meeting. Chiefs, these are their next 4. Chiefs, at Panthers, Bucks, and at Raiders. Ooh, yikes.
Woof. Look, I think it's hard to put, to win in this league for sure, but it's a collective effort. I think we need to put Jalen in better situations. I think he needs to play well. I think receivers should not fall down.
Okay.
Maybe it's still a pick, but what I want to see the Eagles get back to a balanced offense.
Sanders.
Yeah, run the ball. You have to establish the run, and you have to try to establish the run at least. I don't want my new quarterback, young quarterback, throwing it 40 and 50 times. I just don't. So fine, you get
3 carries the running backs had.
I mean, that's absurd.
3.
I mean, be creative. You don't think you can run it? Be creative with some RPOs or reverses, jet sweeps, some way to get the line of scrimmage moving.
Our resident wide receiver saying, run the ball.
Run the ball more.
Yeah, it's a rare sighting. But I remember in Seattle when we ran the ball very well, I felt like I was wide open when we threw it.
I know.
You pound the ball, and then you bring that safety in the box, and then that's when you hit them big. And so I want to see that happen.
This is the big come down for Philly, and there's no city that comes down like Philly. This morning, it's ugly. It's all Howie Roseman this and Howie Roseman this and Jalen Hurts this and Sirianni this. And I can only, look, Nick Sirianni came on the show before this season started, and we were really impressed with this almost childlike enthusiasm and how earnest he felt and the T-shirts and stuff. And then, so they beat the Falcons, and he says, we don't look at it like 17 games. It's 17 rounds in a fight. All right, well, in the second round, you lost, and then this one, you lost 10-8 and got knocked down. And this is why it's cool to wear the T-shirt, which I think is harmless and positive and go team. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't think like me. And the game wasn't even over yet. The Cowboys tweeted out a picture of the T-shirt, and it said, beat by Dallas. And now everyone talks about the T-shirt. I think it's awesome. It's a genuinely earnest, positive thing that does not say Dallas sucks. Let's beat Dallas. You didn't. You got housed. You got housed on national TV. So it is a fight. You guys got to answer the bell now. I'm not giving up on the Eagles. I'm not giving up on Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts can play. I think he had a rough night, and I don't think he's quite ready for prime time. I want to check on him in a month because, like you said, Kay, Peter's made this point that the Cowboys' schedule is so soft. God, the Chiefs is brutal. Yeah. It sucks. They play. I don't know the Chiefs. The Eagles. I'm sorry. I said the Chiefs because they're playing the Chiefs. The Eagles is brutal. So I want to say, like, check in on Jalen Hurts in a month. He doesn't have a month. He has a week. He has 6 days.
You're looking at those defenses for their next 4, but how about Mahomes, Sam Darnold, who looks a lot better. He's running in touchdowns now. What is that? Who else do they have? Oh, a guy named Tom Brady. Anybody heard of him? And Derek Carr, who's looking like an MVP campaign is launching. Right. My thing is, okay, so Jalen Hurts might not be the answer. Where's their defense? They could not handle anything that the Cowboys and Dak Prescott and Zeke and Pollard and everyone threw their way last night. This Eagles defense is not playing any better than the offense, at least from what we saw last night.
They got a gift at a defensive touchdown that will look great statistically, and Dak just messed up. But I honestly, I'm not giving up.
Last night was rough.
I don't want to give up because if we're going to hype their schedule over the next month, which is really hard, I'm not even need to pull it up. The last 6 weeks of the season is nothing. It's Jets and Giants and Washington and nothing. So if they want to make a run at this thing, I'm just saying I think in December I still believe in them. I think at the end of the year they will start ripping off wins. Maybe they squeak in. I believe in Jalen Hurts.
Here's how things are shaking out in the NFC. What you talk about here a lot at the breakfast table. The Cowboys are now in first place. I mean, they look like they're in first place. They belong there. The Eagles and Washington, they're 1 and 2. And then all the way in the basement, the winless Giants. Not a ton to be positive about on Golden Tate's former team. You played with Joe Judge.